Have you ever felt like life just knocked you down? Like everything you built was gone in a moment? I know that feeling. Sometimes it seems like the world is against you, and you wonder, why me? But what if those moments are actually leading you somewhere better? There was a time I poured my heart into my backyard garden. Every morning I'd water the plants, pull weeds, and watch the flowers bloom. That garden was my peace. It was my way to escape stress and find a little happiness in the middle of a busy life. I'd spend hours planting new seeds, hoping to see something beautiful grow. Then, one night, a storm hit. The river flooded. By morning, my garden was destroyed. I stood in the mud, feeling empty. All my hard work, all those early mornings, just washed away.
You worked so hard and now it's all gone. Maybe it's time to give up.
I didn't know what to say. I just told myself, maybe it's bad, maybe it's not. Let's see what happens next. Deep down, I was hurting, but I tried to stay calm. I kept showing up every morning, even when there was nothing left to see. Days passed. The yard stayed muddy and bare. Still, I went outside every morning, hoping for something good. I started to notice tiny green shoots. Seeds from the flood had started to grow. At first, I didn't think much of it, but soon, flowers I'd never seen before began to bloom. My garden was more beautiful and unique than ever. It was different, but in a way, it was even better.
You're lucky. The storm brought you something special.
I smiled and thought, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Life has its own plans. I realized that sometimes what looks like a disaster can actually bring new opportunities. One day, a botanist from the city visited. He saw my garden and was amazed.
I've never seen flowers like these. Would you help me create gardens in the city? I was nervous. I'd never left my hometown. The idea of starting over somewhere new was scary.
It's a big risk. What if it doesn't work out?
I thought about it and realized sometimes good things come from unexpected changes. We don't always see the bigger picture. I decided to take the chance. In the city, I learned new things, met new people, and helped create beautiful gardens for others. I missed home, but I grew as a person. I discovered new strengths in myself and found joy in helping others find beauty in their own lives. Years later, I returned. People welcomed me back. My story inspired them. What once felt like a loss had turned into a new beginning, not just for me, but for everyone who heard it. I realized that life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes the things we think are setbacks are actually setting us up for something better. Life goes up and down, but I truly believe everything happens for a reason. We may not see it right away, but in time, it all makes sense. If you're struggling, I hope my story gives you hope. Sometimes losing something leads to something better. Stay patient, trust the journey, and keep believing that everything happens for a reason. If this message helped you, share it with someone who needs hope. For more real stories and inspiration, subscribe. Whatever you're facing, keep faith, stay hopeful, and remember, everything happens for a reason.